Hello. Hi, my name is Jennifer and I'm with Dancing for Him. I'm going to talk today about Awakening Passion, a DVD by Pastor Liddon Hayden. The purpose of the Awakening Passion DVD is to explore and to experience the impact in which movement and dance, which are wave offerings, lifting of hands, waving claws, has in the spiritual realm. It brings heaven down to earth. The meaning of wave offering in the Hebrew is tinapah. It is a brandishing, a wars of shaking offering, shaking of the hands to be waved of God's hands, weapons of sacrifice to Jehovah. Jehovah Nissi is Lord our banner, named in the book of Exodus by Moses. And as a perfume of fire that drives out the occupant or enemy. And the meaning of wave offering in the scriptures is a releasing of a perfume of fire, signals such as our sacrifice before Jehovah, and it clears the atmosphere of the heavens, for the war is not with flesh and blood, but with principles and principalities. When Jesus came into Jerusalem on the donkey, which is a symbol of peace, the people and children laid cloth next on top of the donkey before he sat on it. Plus they laid their claws on the ground for the donkey to go over, because he was royalty and they were not allowed to touch the ground. Also, the women and children picked up palm fronds and waved them. That's what they had accessible in those days, which in these days we have our flags and banners and beautiful wave offerings that we can offer to the Lord. So they used what was at hand, and we use our beautiful instruments of praise. The Hebrew word shakag is a perfume of fire, is released to God when praising Him in a holy procession, and I think of that as Jesus came into Jerusalem. The result in the spirit realm is when we shakag Him, the enemy of our souls is utterly cut off. I also think that when the praises and the worshiping stopped with Jesus, when He was through, that's when the darkness fell. There was no more praises to the Lord our God high in heaven, and we were back on the earth. Things were not moving in the spirit realm at that time upon earth. The purpose, as I had explained in the beginning, is to manifest God's glory. God's glory is manifested through the passion and love that burns in our heart that burns in His heart for His love, us, His bride, who is you and me, His church, and His love will set us free. We can understand and receive the love and passion God has for us in our lives. Then we can be awakened by the passion in our own hearts to experience God's destiny in our love. So it's really important for us to unveil our hearts and let go of the hurts and pains and unforgiveness that we have. 2 Corinthians 3:18 reads, "And we who are with unveiled faces all reflect the Lord's glory and are being transformed into His likeness with ever increasing glory, from which comes from the Lord who is the Spirit." So people, please unveil your heart to our Father. Surrender and give Him our hurts, our pains, our loneliness, our fears, unforgiveness. Surrender, because in the surrendering there is deliverance. He created us. He knew us before we were formed in our mother's womb. So lift up the banner on high, and wave, and let the spirit realm and the realm here, the spirit be brought down to the earth so we can be set free. Thank you.